2 of our ban video, and this is again about people that the way PG is dealing with banning people for cheating, or what they're presuming cheating. You know, we watched a video about this on YouTube about how other companies deal with cheaters and how they can, you know, take control of their characters mid-game. And
yeah, there are videos on YouTube. I'm sorry to interrupt you if you look them up. They put dunce caps on some people and had them walk around like idiots, like they did back in school classes. Who the fuck knows how many years ago? They no longer do that. But in another video, we can put up a link for that. They actually stripped the character of all his armor. He had a magical gold hat. They stripped him down to his shorts, had him climb to a platform, wave goodbye, and then just jump to his death. Yeah, guys. Anyway, on this video, in this video, I was taking a look at how many people whom I not personally knew, but had reference to, and one of them I personally knew had actually been banned, and I have footage of that. Basically, one of them is a character named Black Hawk D. I remember having problems getting through his base. It got exponentially harder. It was over 330 million, like about 1/3 of a billion. Now he went from level 338 to level 1.
yes.
Another one is a player who was on Royal Road, where I had a stint of for a few weeks before someone who shall remain nameless came along and effed it up for me. So he was level 261 and now he's 1. And another one is Lord Zardon, or Zordon, of HCBD, whom I had a bit of a verbal tiff with back in the day some months ago. He was about 30 to 40 levels ahead of me at that time, maybe more, maybe 50. And considering I'm in the 250s myself right now, he probably also would have been a level 300 plus character, but now he's also level 1. The person I would like to speak about is someone in our clan, formerly in our clan, is redsnakeeyes. And he was unjustly banned. He didn't violate anything. He didn't use excessive speed-ups. He didn't use any kind of gem transfers. And he seems to have been in the same predicament as somebody who had written me on my first video that they had simply bought a new device, a phone.
Well,
and
he didn't even do that.
Oh, okay.
He didn't even do that. He couldn't figure out why he was banned at all. He emailed PG, and we have the email they sent him. They used the wrong in-game name.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. They called him bluesnakeyes
Eyes.
instead of redsnakeeyes. I'm sorry. So that's yet another problem.
So clearly they identified the wrong person, and they still haven't reinstated his account, which personally he has, you know, some possible ability to gets recompensation from PG for the amount of money he has spent, and the fact that
What level was Snake? 180? 200? 200, okay.
Yeah, something like that. But they, you know, they clearly misidentified him.
I should read some of the comments that I got on the first video, guys. On this video, we're going to give a reference link to the other video. Oh, okay, perfect. Ghost has it here.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's some of the comments we got on the other video. Nothing is being done about the problem, and PG don't give a shit about legit players. They are not even interested in fixing the broken as shit game. I'm quoting directly. I mean, you can see it. Actually, it's not showing up on that. Anyway, I'm reading, yeah, and even interested in fixing the broken as shit game as long as people spend money. Everyone should band together and refuse to spend any more money for one whole event or something. Hurt them where it matters so they take note. Yes, well, that's not a bad idea. You hurt them in the fucking wallet. You're certainly not going to hurt them in the heart. Had a long exchange with Odin, who felt that simply not cheating was enough for it.
And my whole thing is, it clearly not cheating isn't enough. Because I know personally one person that was clearly misidentified. I've talked to a number of people in the forums that have...
Somebody else has written here. Somebody wrote in reference to what Odin was writing me. Odin Nemesis, you have no idea, child. I personally got banned. I got a new phone, so logged out my old phone, logged into my new phone, and for some reason the game completed my... my two upgrading building, and speedups in Forge, then next day got banned. I lost a year of work and thousands of pounds. So basically they were confusing him, the auto sweep, whatever, the dragnet. It registered him supposedly as a player who wanted to speed up by registering. But no, he didn't even speed up by using a new date. He just came in through a new device. And this is why they started giving people new IDs or additional IDs. Yeah.
So now you'll notice if you're on Android, you have to have a pocket ID that is registered to your individual device, and that when you're transferring it, you transfer that whole ID to another device, which then ties your game to not only your device but if you're using a Gmail account like I do, your Gmail account. And my concern with there is, like many people, I have multiple Gmail accounts all logged into one phone. Are they going to then see that is cheating because my Play Store has the ability to log in as 5 different Google emails, because I have my personal, my professional, and my social media emails. So this is another issue that I don't think PG is really kind of wrapping their head around, or just willing to undertake the...
There are more replies here. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
There was the first one we'd gotten from that woman who was an EMT or a paramedic. Yes. 21 comments total.
Yeah.
That's a fair amount.
Then there's Brothers.
Oh, okay. Somebody else had written a comment. The game more than wonderful and worthy of 5 stars, but the problem in the management of the game or development that they are crooks and do not believe in their side on the game, because they simply close your account without any justification, such as what happened with me. Closed my account after reaching level of 214 without clarification or explain the reasons. Game rules are prohibited. One, put this into a translator. My advice to the brothers and sisters participating in the game free of charge without losing any money is because at any moment your account can be closed unjustified or justified. Yes. So basically what he's saying is, he's obviously running from the Middle East. I can tell there's Arabic writing, is that, yeah, you should play the game for free, not spend any money on it, because at least if they closed your account, you wouldn't have been out any money. But he was up to level 214, and yes, I am one of the innocents caught in the dragnet who lost my account. I had 2 accounts on not only separate devices, but separate platforms. I woke up one morning to a permanent ban on my Android device. This account was a team officer at a mere level 31. I achieved that level in less than a month through spending. As a paramedic, I worked long hours, and that account was on my work phone. The account was established so that I could play War Dragons with my husband while I was on shift, and PG took it from me for no reason. I have submitted multiple requests for information only to be told repeatedly that I cheated and informed response with no specifics. No specifics. So I was what am I doing? She didn't even speak to attack. Okay, after researching PG, I found that this problem has occurred in several of their past games, and each time was blamed on the algorithms not taking into account various playing rules. So I had written to her. I said, Denise girl, I do feel for you, I really do. If my answer to the comments above made after yours for others who do War Dragons videos is any indication of that, you may want to take the time to read what I had written above. Also, if more people took an organized stance on the injustice occurring here as elsewhere, whilst we may not have a guarantee of success, if we do not try, we will have a guarantee of failure. I do not know how old you are, but it seems that many younger people today, thankfully not all, as some still have a semblance of intellect and inner strength plus individuality left, are brought up with the ideas of self-censorship, trusting corporations over people. That's for some of the teenager types who popularized the game, they'll remain nameless, who automatically want to be on the side of the corporation or give them the benefit of the doubt, not the players. So, trusting corporations over people, and thus whether they realize it or not, facilitating the status quo. Unfortunately, this seems to extend beyond the millennials who, with their hipster plate-shot-up pants, neurotic manner, and lumberjack-style beards hiding a D-Jack who's had one flapjack too many, are a growing contingent, not only stateside, but across the world. And yes, they are. They're spreading. I don't know, there's like a hipster factory someplace.
Oregon.
And, okay, well, there's another place. stateside but across the world. Look at what's happening in Western Europe as the consequences. Look at the former Eastern Bloc. I think they're multiplying in what was once Russia also. In the Ukraine they were shut off, thankfully. Anyway, I speak from experience, mind you, as I'm Ukrainian, that's me, and Ken will tell you what the media is trying to hide. I have traveled and lived in many countries across the world over the years and written books about it. If you want to know more, just ask. Until then, you have my full support, if not body, then certainly in spirit, goodwill, and whatever direction and advice I can give you in the meantime. These are not idle words or rah-rah. For if you have any friends or know of anyone who faced a similar dilemma to your own, do right back. And I'm saying it here now, if you have this shit, do right. I mean, at least we can talk about it, get it out in the open. PG does read. They do see our videos. They have high-level players, 300 something when they got banned, high 260s, whatever, probably would have been higher than that by now. But one of the players on our team, a good guy, redsnakeeyes, he got banned and he didn't do a goddamn thing. Denise didn't do a goddamn thing. That other guy, he just, I don't know what his name was. It was, anyway, yeah, he didn't do anything. I mean, some of them you could say are lying, but some of them are not lying. Some of them simply got caught up in that dragnet. Not everybody did Ruby scams. Not everybody did speed-up scams. Not everybody did scams, period.
Okay. So, there you go. That's part 2.
Remember, as the word's written, I find this always inspiring. On the Berlin Wall before it came crashing down. It has to start somewhere. It has to start sometime. With better place than here. With better time than now. That's powerful.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And so my thing about this is clearly PG is still banning people. They're still running these algorithms. They are still doing this in a manner that is catching people that are not cheating. However, in regards to the people that are cheating, you have to realize that your actions are now affecting the greater whole. By you cheating, you are putting other people that didn't cheat in jeopardy. And by doing that, you are not only putting other people in jeopardy, but you are putting your own teams and clans in jeopardy, if you think about it, because if you
but more importantly, I mean, fuck the war, fuck the event, plus minus whatever. The point is, it set up a very unhealthy atmosphere, which already wasn't exactly healthy by virtue of the company's negligence to fixing their own glitches on things that were damaging to the players, immediately fixing those that were positive for those once in a purple blue moon that were there. But you're also giving the fuckers an excuse to roast people who had nothing to do with it. And they are looking for excuses.
And so you have to think that your actions affect others. And it's time for the people that have been affected to speak out, and those that are doing this to be held accountable, and for PG to be held accountable for their actions and inactions in this process. Because clearly many other video game companies have dealt with cheating
in constructive manner.
In constructive manners.
It didn't hurt players who weren't involved.
Exactly. And so it's clearly possible to do, and the fact that PG doesn't even try is the issue. It's to start compensating people that have been banned, their accounts flagged, this kind of thing in some way, by first returning their accounts to the status they were before. And then we can maybe help do that by doing what this guy suggested, which was take an event off, a complete event. And I'm saying every single player and every single tier taking an event off. It won't work if only 5% of us do it, but if we can get a good enough chunk of people, especially
yeah, somebody suggested in the comments here to actually not spend anything for one event. Give them a message that people are aware of this. They don't like it.
And it needs to be the upper divisions. It needs to be Diamond 1, Diamond. It needs to be Sapphire 1, Sapphire 2, Sapphire
I don't think they're going to
3.
get hurt if anybody in bronze or silver isn't spending. Well, there are a lot of people in silver, but
it needs to be the upper tier players that say, no, this is not